Hey YouTube, this is Nashtaters. Welcome back to another episode of Happy Wednesday. It is Happy Wednesday, regardless of what's going on in War of the Visions, right? But normally speaking, War of the Visions give us something to be really happy about for Wednesday, Hump Day. And unfortunately, this week, all we're really dealing with is just 2,500 free visitors, and then of course some random items for free. Not a whole lot of going on in the game right now, so I think what I'm going to do today is maybe do some matches in the arena with one of my new characters that I'm trying to bring up in terms of showcasing. So let's go ahead and take a look at this new unit. But today I really want to highlight my main man, Lorenzo. As you can see, he is not fully done on his jobs, but that's fine because Earth Day is tomorrow. I will get him all perfectly upped as high as possible, really, because I don't have him at maxed out just quite yet. And I think I can do that because realistically speaking, the lower rarity units definitely are a little bit easier in terms of getting preparation for the EX drop 25. So I'm not really worried too much about these lower rarity units. I think my strategy is really just aimed towards the UR units because of the fact that the shards are so much harder to obtain. So just want to show you here, I don't have everything unlocked, and I don't plan to have everything unlocked because a lot of this stuff is kind of useless for me right now. I don't really want to use him as a time mage just yet, maybe later on, but currently I have him set as a dragoon. I can show you what I want to turn off and on. I turn everything or low levels off, and then I'm only using vertical jump and horizontal jump, especially in this map in arena, like because of those little humps. I want him to make sure he's in the air constantly, so it'll be harder for enemies to hit him. I also have him set up for Lancer. I do really enjoy Nighthawk because that's one of his range attacks, even though it does small damage. And Sharp Spear, of course, in order for him to boost some of his attacks and critical rate. I have Deadly Mastery, Pierce Mastery, and Dragon Blight. So overall, I think he should be alright in terms of arena. And as I mentioned before, I don't plan on this free-to-play account to really continue, just kind of push every week in terms of gaining ranking. And I think that makes a lot of sense for me because I really want to highlight some of these other units. So I tried to use the Trinity Sisters. It just didn't work out. They're just not quite ready for combat situations. So I think in this situation, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use him, the Lorenzo, to replace one of my attackers. And I'm going to go with the traditional route. I'm going to go with, let's see, I actually have this all set up, and I will go ahead and level this up now. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go the traditional route of using a tank, a healer, and attacker. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to go with... No, I don't want to go with two attackers because essentially what's going to do is going to remove the highlight aspect of trying to show off Lorenzo. Right now, I don't have enough books for a +4 spear yet, so I'm going to continuously use my Ice Lance for now. And that's not the reason why my Ice Lance is actually not at 4 stars, because I just simply don't have enough books. I am going to start farming for those books, so most likely I'll probably do that for the rest of the week. I think what I'm going to do is see what I want to equip in terms of... I don't think the bell might work for him, but because I don't have 50... Yeah, I don't have 50 bravery, so that might not work, but we'll see what happens, right? It's not really a big deal whether I win or lose. The goal here is to try to highlight him and see how well he does. I think I'm actually going to take the hat here. And then I'm going to use the boost for her. I'm going to go with that. And then I'm going to go with... I think I'm going to go with healing for her. Probably going to have to use that one. And then I'm going to use him as tank. And then I'm going to use, I think, slash resistance. And I think that's what we're going to go after. And I think the rest doesn't really make a whole lot of difference because a lot of the players I'm fighting are probably not going to be as... Well, they're just same ranking as me, right? So we're going to just target people who are a little bit lower ranking, right? And since I am Earth, I'm a lot of Earth. We're going to be trying to look for some lightning units, like this one. We'll probably get killed by this team though, but yeah, well, that's okay. Let's give it a shot. I think the plan here is we're very strong against Orlando. As long as Ayaka doesn't expose herself to Orlando, we should be fine. And by the way, I'm not really doing this to be as serious as I try to be when I stream, because I know a lot of viewers, they really help me out a lot in terms of helping me get better at this game. Like, you know, giving me a lot of good suggestions on what skills to turn on and things of that nature. But since I'm doing a video, I just want to kind of see how well Lorenzo can do, because that card definitely helps out Lorenzo quite a bit. So, wow, that's not a lot of damage. I don't know what's going on with that. So, unfortunately, Ayaka's stuck behind the wall, so I'm going to have to switch her positions. I think Ayaka's going to go after her. Come on, let's get some jumping action. Whew, in the air. Here we go. Whew, whew. I got to make some extra noises. Boom! Instant death. See you later, Mr. Orlando Cid, one of the best characters in the whole game. Unfortunately, I might die here. Yeah, there it is. So I think I'm going to do is for the next fight, Ayaka has to switch because Ayaka needs to get it to the near mid-range of attack. Right? 'Cause she can't get over those humps because she has no jump. Wow, those poisons are pretty gross. Oh man, poisons. Can we like put her to sleep or something? Guess not. These poisons hurt, man. I don't know what's Laswell doing. He's just dancing by himself. He's just dancing. There we go. Come on back. There we go. We're really wanting to kill. We're really wanting to kill. This is too... This is actually so much more entertaining than try to fight dudes with like elite gear and things like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. This enemy account has pretty nice stuff because he does have the lightning purple sword. I never bothered to check out their gear or anything. But they have pretty high points, right? 2,000 plus? But I'm pretty sure I'm going to win this fight. If I can get a heal in here. No, I didn't need a heal. That's fine. So we found another strong team in terms of just massive amounts of physical damage. And we get to see Eileen in action. The good news is I'm pretty strong against her with my Ayaka. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead as promised. We're going to switch off the positions. Because she was literally stuck behind. Even though that was probably more ideal because of how the last fight went. But we'll see what happens here. Because the last fight was interesting because pretty much Ayaka got out of the way of danger, right? Unfortunately though, if my enemy units were engaging my units, then my units will keep moving forward, which essentially leave Ayaka too far behind and she'll be pretty much useless. But I think that strategy works if your enemy units are more aggressive. Because both of my units can climb over these humps no problem. I think this map is more like World War II, it's like trench warfare, if you will. Like if you don't have units that can climb over these humps, you're going to be significantly lagging behind. As you can see, both of their Cid and their other... Oh, got a sleep action. That's pretty cool. So now she's moving to the next trench. I think that's what we're going to call this video, trench warfare. See, as you can see, Eileen is pretty much useless now because, well, she can't climb the trench. But once she does engage, she's going to do a ton of damage. Alright, so she decides to join the fight with her. Can we get a sleep? No sleep. This kind of reminds me when I first started doing arena videos months ago because I kept praying for sleeps. Alright, here we go. Whoosh! In the air. Vacuum slash. Very nice damage. Boom! See you later, alligator. 3,387. That's not too bad, but that's not going to be enough to kill a lot of the high-end Cids, right? The high ends are usually about, I would say, 4,500. But this is why I'm doing this, because the fact that I don't have a lot of good gear. and it matches perfectly where I want to be in terms of arena and showcasing off my units. But we want to choose this team because we want to see how well we do against Mediana, because Mediana can't get over humps. And ideally in this situation, if I can get Lorenzo to leap into the air, therefore she can't really target Lorenzo, boom, kill her, I think we should be okay. Let's give it a shot. It's like you come up with strategies and then you wish it works. And if it doesn't work, you're really sad-faced, right? But if it does work, all you can say is, by the power of Grayskull, that was entertaining. I really love these guys. These guys are so cool. Alright, so as predicted, his guys can't climb over the hump, other than perhaps Mediana. Let's see. Oh, he did get a restore off. Yep, for some weird reason, they're not using Mediana to climb over humps, which is fine. Because they want Mediana to lag behind, which I think I might lose this fight now, because of that fact. Because my guys can't handle magic damage very well. There it is. But I did get a courage, so if I can go next, and I did not. That is a shame. Mont did his job by dying, because that's what he does. He dies. Let's see if we can get something action here. Leap into the air! Is this going to target Mediana? No, it's not. Oh man, I got destroyed in this fight. Boom! I did kill Mediana though. But she probably has re-raise. Can we get another action going? Boom! Ah, Nighthawk wasn't able to kill him. Dang it. Oh well. That was still an interesting fight. This fight we're going up against practically the same team, except I moved my Mon to the far right corner. So what that means is his team is going to have to get around their little hump, and then they have to keep going to right to try to target him. Which shit means my Lorenzo can get within range to do a jump and kill one of their units. Let's see if this works. I think the last fight foobarred because of the fact that my Mon decided to get in too close of a range to my enemy units, which means he gets targeted very easily, gets killed, and then the rest of the team cannot catch up. But bear in mind, looks like all my enemies all have really good gear and they all, you know, they're doing what they're doing. Wait a second. Why did he decide not to leap over? What is going on exactly? I don't understand what happened there. Does he not have the extra hump jump? So for some reason, that triggered it all wrong. Is it because my enemy has... I bet you my enemy has Vow of Love. That's probably what ended up happening. So he needs to get in within range to do a leap, or else it's over. Actually, no, it's not over. Yeah, they're not doing much damage to me, though. Got a heal off. Jamming Thrust did something. Actually, not really. Taunting Blade, that's what I want. Lorenzo is pretty slow, but we're going to get a leap whoosh into the air. I think this is going to kill Mediana. So that's fine. I got a courage. Oh, no, he went after Rain. Can we get a heal there? All right. This might hurt, though. Oh, man. That's almost no damage. And see, that's the fear, right? Lorenzo can't hold his own in the air. Now, these two guys, okay. Okay. We still have a chance. No, we don't. We don't have a chance. So I think I have to fix Ayaka. So there is no more thunder units that I can find, and the ones that I did find ends up to be pretty overpowered for this ranking for some weird reason. So I decided, hey, why not we just fight a random team? And I decided to remove my Ayaka's haste ability, and this way we can actually see if we can kill that zombie. But this might be a very challenging fight for us. And I think sometimes you want to go after challenging fights, because I've won many challenging fights. You know, fights that I didn't think I would win. And end up losing a lot of fights that I thought I could easily win. So sometimes it's just how it goes. Now bear in mind, I'm not looking at enemy gears or anything like that. I'm just basically kind of going in cold here. Because this is just one of those entertaining videos that if you're have nothing else to do, which by the way this week is not a whole lot going on. So, you know, sometimes you just want to sit back, relax, and just watch me doing dumb things in this game, right? And I think this might work out because I'm gonna use basically my Ayaka as an attacker in this case. But Homeboy needs to get into the mix here. There we go. Right on time, right? Can we get a whoosh? Boom! 2,200. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all, considering that he's only 89-ish. You know, not a lot of stuff. And that's the weakness of magic users versus magic users. Because of the fact that, you know... Whoop! Wait, no whoosh. That was just a straight up Nighthawk. That's okay. I think the rest doesn't mean anything. Because I should be able to kill him now. Because I have... Never mind, he got a heal off. A sleep would have been great there, actually. But he's still holding aggro. So whoosh! Into the air. No! That heal saved his life. Come on, let's kill him. Wow, that was a good one, huh? This might be one of those nasty fights. Nighthawk wasn't enough. Magic counter. Sleep didn't work. Okay, that did no damage. Okay, she decided to do haste, which is a bad idea. Can we get him killed before he heals? She's joining in the fight now. And now he's targeting my healer. Can we get a whoosh? Never mind, Nighthawk goes for the kill. Alright, I think we got this in the bag. Full life didn't work. Boom, boom, GG. I think we ended the video with a nice win. Alright, so I made Lorenzo because actually my guild leader was making the suggestion that at the time the release of Titan, he thought Lorenzo would perhaps do really well with the Titan combo. And so far he's looking pretty solid in my opinion. Yeah, he's kind of slow. Yeah, his damage isn't all that great. But bear in mind, I don't have the best gear and he's not fully maxed. And I think when we get to level 120, he might actually be a really wrecking ball, given the fact that maybe they'll give him some even more powerful attacks. But I think for PvE purposes, I think he could be a beast easily, right? If you don't feel like spending a lot of your resources building multiple UR spear users, I think he's a great character to actually rely on in terms of being a piercing unit. I hope you enjoyed this type of video. I want to thank y'all for watching. I want to thank y'all for the continued support. We're actually growing a lot faster recently due to the fact that perhaps I'm getting a little bit more exposure to the community. Thanks to Cabbage. So let's go ahead and try to reach 1,000 subscribers because that will give me access to one of the most powerful tools on YouTube apparently, which allow me to do instant notification to the viewership of what's going on. So let's get there as soon as possible. If possible, you know, let's go there. And then as always, take care of yourself, all your loved ones. And remember, time is your most valuable resource. So spend it wisely. Nashtaters and his family out. Peace.